26, we have a quorum. So, will everybody stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, are we going to have a prayer? Who wants to say the prayer? You've been nominated.
I have.
Yes, sir.
I'll pray anytime.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Father, we just thank you for the opportunity to get to come into this place. These fine folks get to serve the citizens of this fine city. Lord, I ask that you would honor their sacrifice and servanthood. Lord, that you would just lead, guide, direct them in everything that they do. Lord, it would be pleasing to you. In Jesus' name.
Thank you. Amen. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Did I do citizen participation?
Yeah, citizen.
Yeah, she's got it. Okay. We have it already.
No, I don't have it. I need a motion to consent the agenda.
We do no announcements.
I don't think we have any announcements. I'm sorry.
We usually stick right over.
I'll consent the agenda.
Okay. We need a second.
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, hold on.
I gotta find my paper.
You shouldn't have that.
There it is.
Okay, one more time. All in favor?
Aye.
Did you get everybody? Okay. Citizen participation. Sue Lacy. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to ask, why we're not putting the flags up down by the point sign? They weren't up for Memorial Day and they're not up for Flag Day.
We can't comment. You're welcome to comment, but we can't respond during this
So
particular.
you can't answer,
No, ma'am. If it's
Wow.
Okay.
back to the veterans.
But a note will be made.
Okay. Next. All right. A. Sabine River Authority grant update. Y'all, I figured that out.
Okay.
I put in a request for $30,000, which is the down payment for the clear well. I haven't been able to find any solution to the clear well as of yet. So we're going back to the original plan. But Corey's also got the audit ready. We're waiting on Mike Ward to come in and do his portion of it. And then we can start reaching for grants. We're at that point. Okay? But we put our hand in the kitty for $30,000. So, okay?
So while we're talking about that,
Yes.
if we can't get a grant, but maybe we can get the $30,000 as a down payment, I feel like we should probably be able, especially if we get these 2 years worth of audits done by Mike Ward, to be able to go maybe to our bank and see about a loan. Because number one, the people that were selling us the clear well, their terms of condition for selling it, their financing was not out far enough that I really feel like it's feasible for the city based on our budget constraints. But maybe a loan from a bank where we could extend it out a little further instead of, what was his thing, 18 months or something?
Yeah, it was only 18 months and he refused to extend it any further.
Well, and I understand that because they're on the hook for the supplies.
Right.
But maybe we can then talk to our bank and see about a loan that the city would be more able to be able to finance it and afford it. Yes, we'll have to drag that out probably 5 years, but to me that would be better and more reasonable for us to be able to accomplish what we need.
Get a more manageable
Because
climate.
the tank is going to last more than 5 years anyway. Right. So, I mean, the other one's been out there since Jesus was a boy. So,
Right.
if we can extend that out, you know what I'm saying, to make it feasible where we can get it. Because you're right, we haven't found another solution.
I don't know how that works, but yeah, I will go ask.
Okay.
So. And anybody that has any other ideas would be welcome as well. Okay. B. Yes, sir.
Is that the deal about the that thing we're paying $10,000 a month to?
Okay, that's a separate deal.
Is
It's
that
the
on
same company.
No, it's J&A.
That,
We're
yeah,
gonna do
that's, and I'm
contract.
putting him on the next agenda. He will come and talk to you about it, okay? Okay. Yes, sir. I've already talked to them. They're on the next agenda.
Awesome.
Okay.
So what is this money that you're trying to get this loan for? So
You
what's
said
that?
clear tank.
It's a 200 and,
70.
was it, it was $287,000 contract. It was an 18-month contract. It was for Texas Pump to come out and build a clear well of
You need to
50,000 gallons.
We need to offload the tank out the plant because it needs major repairs done.
We've already paid for the repairs.
Yeah, the
Right.
repairs are paid for, that's done.
So let me ask you this: when y'all did all that, y'all didn't ask for that company to bring tanks, like a storage tank, so they could repair it,
We
or
can
did
talk
they
about
pretty
that.
much tell us that?
We,
Well,
we,
once you
we-
get the
yeah,
thing
we went
empty.
through all of that. We looked at
And-
having tankers come in for us to offload the water to be able to do it. We've looked at moving the water. We've looked, I think, just about at every option that we could, and it
And they
wasn't-
will be here on the 25th to talk about that.
My understanding is the 2 tanks out there by Flats we don't even use anymore.
No, those
Because-
are offline. They're dry. Because we don't, it's a radio problem and we don't have the radio equipment to get them fixed.
It's more than a radio problem.
Yeah.
That's, again, that's a different issue.
Well, you can bring him up to speed outside of the meeting.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to talk to you
Yeah,
about it.
'cause,
tell you
I mean, that's
everything.
just-
And
Out there
all the
and
new
then-
members need to go
I
out
mean,
to the plant.
So who came in and assessed that that's the radio and whatever you're saying is broke? Who told you that that's broke on that?
We've had
And that's why
multiple-
we can't use it.
We've had
It-
multiple.
Was it a
people.
professional person that came in?
Yes, but you're right. It's been a while, so
Even
I really
Cash
couldn't tell you
looked
the
at it.
name. Yeah, they Cash looked at it, and then
Yeah,
here
he
came
looked
back
at it.
even too.
So did they tell you everything that was wrong with it, or
I don't
just
know. They
said
gave us a written assessment of every issue.
And we
Like
can talk
that.
to J&A when they come in next
Yes,
week. 2
next
weeks
week.
from now.
And I will get with you and give you all the information, okay?
Yeah, 'cause I'd like to know all
Because
that.
I can give
it's
you
been
that.
going
I
on
got
for
you.
a year.
Okay. I
Yeah,
promise.
it's been a lot, but the tank, we have to get a tank out there to offload this water. The pad is already there, and it's been there. So truthfully, the best thing for the city, I think, would be to get a new tank. So we have that option to have that much water available when the other one's fixed and they're both full. Kind of
So are they
So
just
how big is
passing
the
the
tank?
tank that they're going to
50,000.
fix?
50,000.
The $110,000 that we spent.
It's $200,000.
We've got.
Once we get that tank emptied, are they just repairing it, or are they replacing it?
No, they'll have to just repair it. It doesn't need to be replaced.
So they're just replacing the top of it?
And some beams on the inside.
I think there's a whole assessment we have somewhere that talked about the structural issues on the tank
Right.
that we need to find and get to y'all so y'all can see it.
So this 30,000 is for,
The down payment on building a new structure to offload enough water to be able to go into that tank, replace the top panels, and maintenance the inside.
so that's, I think, I'm on board with him. The money we spent to these people, why didn't they bring a portable?
Be,
They can't get a portable tank that big. It's too many gallons of water in that tank.
or we,
There's-
it's a lot of discussion that we can have because
But-
that's not what we're talking
So
about right
if-
now.
We didn't have a plan, so why would we pay these people all this money if we're
We-
just sitting
we
there
We do have
waiting
a
to
plan.
figure out how to get this water out of this tank?
We
You know
do
what I'm
have a
saying?
plan, and it was TCEQ that we had to wait on for over a year to get the specs of a
Yes.
project that they would approve and allow us to do.
But that's a real
We've got
in-depth
to go
subject,
through-
so we need to get y'all all the information, get y'all caught up with
Right.
everything that's been done. And to let you know, because things have been done by J&A under the maintenance contract, but that's why he's coming in 2 weeks to actually
Yeah, 'cause
talk
I'd
to
like to
us.
talk to that guy too.
Yeah.
He will be here on the 25th. I have
I've got
invited
a lot
him
of
back.
questions.
But Texas
Okay.
Pump is going to they're wanting to put the new tank in. $30,000 down payment, and then they want $17,000 a month for 18
We
months.
can't
We
commit
can't
to
do
that.
that.
We can't commit to that.
We cannot commit. We will not commit.
I'm with
So that's why we're looking at bank options now. Once these audits get done, we can go to the bank. and
Actually,
get that
when we are done here, if y'all want to go to the bank, I can show you some of the things that I've already gotten, okay?
There's
I
been
can show you
tons
the
of research and tons of reach out to state agencies,
Yes.
local help, everything. We've tried everything on that.
Yeah, because I don't know how big those 2 tanks are at Flats, but I'm just curious why we wouldn't try to get those fixed.
They told me how much they had. I want to say 30,000.
There's a lot
each.
wrong with them. It's not just electrical.
Yeah. Well, he should have a report. J&A will have a report in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
he's been out there all week working on the structure of them.
And it's very likely that we have a report in that talked about what was wrong with our regular tank, our current tank and stuff. In fact, I know there is. We've
Yeah,
seen
because
it.
we have pictures and
We
everything.
have pictures that talks about literally like the top of it's
Oh, that's the clear well,
the
yeah.
clear
Yeah.
one. I mean, there's.
But we also have reports on the flats tanks and why they're offline and what would it take to get them started back up.
Okay. All right.
Let's move on.
B, discuss and or take action on budget workshop. We need to reschedule that. Corey was not ready for us at the time because she had been out on medical leave and she's almost caught up. So we need a new date, everyone.
Can we just go ahead and put it in July since it's
Yes,
always when we
yes.
started them before? We've always
Yeah,
done July,
let's do
August,
July.
and September.
But then we'll have to keep this one
Okay.
because everybody find a day in July.
I'm gonna tell you what days not to do it.
Yeah, you're out of the country
Yeah.
for 2 weeks, aren't you?
I'll be on from the 8th, and I won't be back to the 19th.
You want to go back to the 19th? Okay.
And I'll be leaving on the 8th.
Okay, so we could do budget on the 23rd? Do it in between, or do you want to do it the same week as meetings?
And our meetings are the 16th and the 30th.
Okay.
Anybody else got days they cannot be there?
For George to be there, we need to have it either the 22nd, 29th, or the 23rd.
Okay, hang on. So on the budget workshop, are we talking about just the budget overall? Or
Just
are we really
water.
trying to?
We're gonna do water first.
Yeah, let's do water first.
Like we did last year, how we walked
Yeah,
through
yeah,
each
we do need to break it
department.
down, but I just want to be sure.
But we're gonna do water first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's.
So we got meeting 16th, 30th.
Yep.
We'll
So,
miss the 16th, right?
Why the
Oh,
16th, 30th?
That's our
Those 2 days are
regular
council meetings.
I know that.
Oh, the 2nd and 4th, I'm sorry. The 9th and the 23rd.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
do y'all wanna do budget meeting like on the 22nd and then have our council meeting on the 23rd? Just knock both of them out in 2 nights?
I'm good with that.
I'm good.
I'm done. So July 22nd?
No, yeah, 22nd for budget.
All right, so July 22nd,
For water budget.
6 p.m. water. Okay. All
And
right.
that should give us plenty of time to get everything ready for it.
Yeah, it will. Okay, C. Oh, do we need a? Okay, I guess I need a motion.
All in favor?
Well, yeah, make a motion. I'll make a motion that we have our water budget workshop on July the 22nd at 6 o'clock.
I need a second.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
All right.
Okay. All right, next. Discuss and or take action, interlocal agreement services, agreement between Rains County and the city of Point. Okay. We should all have that, except for Becky.
This
Mine's
is-
locked in the office.
Lori brought this up. Corey has come and talked to me. Everybody's been here and talked to me about it.
What's that?
It gives us a 60-day payment.
On the interlocal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I give you my next?
So we just paid for, we just.
It's up to $15,000. If it's a rock road, they blade it.
Okay.
And that's just for materials. He charges us just for materials. They give us 30 days to pay for it. Ronnie would need to approve it and a commissioner's court would approve it. Ronnie would need to ask approval. Commissioner's court would need to approve it, which I don't know why they wouldn't. They always have, haven't they?
Yeah.
So,
Let me ask this, when this says $15,000 per project, how are we defining a project?
Can we come up?
Yes, please.
Joe? Hold it.
Got everybody here.
Close this off. Well, first of all, the interlocal agreement also includes Joe Parker and her environmental enforcement officer. Just like y'all were just talking about TCEQ and all that, Joe would be able to help y'all with that. And I know that he already has in the past, right? So, right. So it's a very, very layman interlocal agreement. All the cities have agreed except for one, but we'll go back and rehash all that. But I wanted y'all to understand that Road and Bridge, Corey, And the road bridge guys, they do brush axing, help clean up the trees, all the potholes. As long as y'all can help us pay for material, we are not gonna charge any labor, because that's kind of double dipping on the taxpayer, right?
Right.
And so, but material wise, they have a solid budget, and they try not to steer away from it. And so with materials,
Right.
we give them a budget, commissioners give them a budget of, well, it's $1 million, and already out of money.
And-
So,
And I want y'all to know, I pull water off of y'all main roads. I've gotta have water. So that's why I'm blading and rock roads. All of them, all you gotta do is call me, say, hey, these roads getting pretty rough. Then I'll send a blade out there, we'll get it done. The rock roads. The 15,000 is that saying that we won't put more than 15,000 into a project. Like if you want to redo 1402, right? Then whatever the material is, we'll get together and we'll say, hey, we can do half a mile for in our timeline, right?
Right.
Any emergency situation, like if you have a big washout or a big culvert cave in, just call me and we'll talk. We'll figure out how we can get it solved.
Yeah.
Right? Because I know y'all don't have equipment. Y'all don't have all the labor that I do. I've always worked well with the city of Point. There's many people that can tell you. Water and roads, I have to have, so I work with y'all to get water from them.
Can we get a breakdown of, how much rock is now, how much oil mix?
So before you go there, how this happens is you will call Ronnie or Corey, and they will come out and they'll assess whatever the project may be.
Right.
Okay.
We'll give you a price, and then we'll tell you this is how much material it's gonna cost. Then you'll speak to everyone in a council meeting, you'll write that all up, and then you'll send it to them. They'll get all their stuff together, goes to the commissioner's court, and it'll come back to you. If we okay it, y'all okay it, the project goes forward, right? So that's the steps that we'll.
How often does commissioners court meet? I know I see the videos.
Twice a month.
Twice a month?
Oh, yeah, there's
Probably.
second, fourth.
Second
Yeah.
court, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
To answer your question, Gross Rock, 25 a ton. Oil sand, 95 a ton. Type D
Right.
is 88 a ton. And then hot mix is 88 a ton.
At the moment.
Right.
Right.
I just want to see what it
And
is.
since you're in Point, we've been using hot mix on this side of the county. Because hot mix, you have 3 hours from the time it hits your truck to get it laid out and packed.
Absolutely.
But it holds a lot better.
Absolutely.
So-
That's why I asked.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that we're figuring out too. Materials changing, everything's changing. But like I said, man, if y'all have any issues, just call me. There's a lot of washouts that I'll drive down the road and see it, and I'll just address it.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd
it's
like
pretty
to
inexpensive.
swing down through Avenue D there.
I know.
Go ahead and give me some assessment on that.
And,
What would be the
Second
best part
Street.
of that?
Yeah.
First Street.
Second Street,
The
and
devil.
Avenue
We
D
talked
are
about, I
terrible.
think Tammy brought it up last time about doing not a survey, a road count of how many
Mhm.
people travel Avenue D.
well, it's these inner roads that we really need help on right now because police, fire, ambulance.
Half of you are
It's-
dodging coming down
Buses.
Third
Yeah,
Street.
buses.
Yeah.
Some buses.
Well, and a lot of times too, if you just call me and say, hey, I can get material cheaper than y'all could probably get
Right.
material because I buy a lot of it.
Yeah.
So if you say, hey, can we get a pallet of that perma-patch so our guys
All right,
can fill some
so when
holes?
we sign this, can you get me a list?
Yeah, then just call me and I'll tell you, hey, it's gonna be $850 for the pallets. And then I'll put it under my cover on the yard and you just go get it.
Okay.
The purpose, so understand the purpose of this is that, so we're allowed to get on your streets
Yes.
and we're allowed to get water from y'all, right?
Absolutely.
So with the agreement, you can help use his services,
Right.
so forth. So it's a little layman, but it's also good to have between us that we all
We're on the
understand.
same page.
It just has to be.
We're all on the same thing, really.
So do you have this with Emory too? Do y'all do this?
They're the ones that blocked it a little bit,
Yes.
so we gotta meet with them and see if we can work out.
City of Emory
So you have
streets
to
are,
agree, so y'all meet them and if they need you, then.
Yes, we gotta find out what the issue is, what they didn't like about it, and,
Okay, I was just curious.
So if we sign this and we can get some stuff ordered.
yeah.
Go ahead and
If
go through the process,
if
which we have
y'all
got.
sign it tonight, then the judge, you'll see it on the back, his signature. We'll get it filed and let's email it back to you all.
All right, I make a
Lee, have
motion.
you read it? Okay.
All right.
We're good with
Yeah,
that?
and you're,
Okay,
okay.
perfect.
All right,
I
we're
just want to
ready.
add that you talk about the environmental
Yes.
situation there, which I would help you with in the event that you need it, whatever I can. It does not address the emergency management situation. As the county, I act as yours, since you don't have an emergency management coordinator, as your emergency management contact. So, as you have signed some papers before in the past, I just need to know who I would contact in the event that we have an emergency and we need to get in your shelter.
Okay.
Is it still active and still
Mhm.
Yes, yes.
operational?
And several of
Yes.
us have keys.
Okay.
Fire department has keys.
My typical contact is Angela,
Mhm.
so I would contact her.
And I can get you a list of who actually
And
has
you have the
keys.
key, right?
I have a
Yeah.
key.
I'm going to give my key to George as Mayor Pro Tem.
Yes.
And
Okay.
so I
And
will
then
let-
I still have.
We'll make a list for him.
So we have 3 keys right now, and so Angela has one.
So
Jamie
I
has
would
one.
just contact you.
Yeah, and then the fire department has
one.
That's
Okay.
fine. I just want you to be aware.
Yeah, we've got it covered to where we're kind of,
And we
we're
don't
all
need
in
a
this
man.
area. Yeah, we're all in this area, so whoever, can get over there quickest is gonna run
Feel
or jump
free to
around.
call me at Road and Bridge if y'all got any questions about anything.
Thank
But we
you.
do need to get the
Yeah,
inner roads
lots.
fixed really quick.
Yeah,
that
and
needs to
they're
go
better
first.
for it,
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, Lori's Road, her road, all of them, right there in the,
Right by the post office over there.
yeah.
Well,
It's,
the last time we talked, I think all of us live on Avenue D except for Becky and Angela.
Yeah.
And Leah, of course.
Well, I got a lake
All
on,
of us live
lake
on
on
that
Third Street.
no, I live out on the
Well,
speedway.
but you go down Avenue D.
I know, but I got a lake on Third Street that I got to drive through.
Well, after Third Street needs to.
It's a river.
Can I reroute the traffic for you guys so they'll slow down maybe if there's big old
Put
potholes?
speed bumps on it like we did.
We can't, I
Put a
can't put
pothole is what we did.
I can't put.
All right, are we ready to vote?
All right, I make a motion
I say.
that we accept the interlocal services agreement between Rankin County and City of Gary.
Okay, we got a motion, we got a second, all in favor? Aye. Okay, all right, we'll sign that.
Yes, we need to get this really.
Yes.
Okay, next is, let's see. All right, this next one's gonna be a several part, most of it's informational. We have reports on the EDC. We have unofficial reports from IRS. We do have a report from court costs. It's a contract that can be signed.
Skip D.
I skipped what?
Skip D.
But it kind of goes with.
Oh, I'm so
Steve,
sorry,
You still
y'all.
gotta go over it.
I did that last time too. I
Oh, road
apologize.
report.
D, discussion and take road repairs to be made on city appointed streets. We did send out our water guys to Avenue D and put out some stuff for Avenue D, but I think we've used all of our material in doing that. So, but we have sent our guys out. There was one day it didn't rain and we took advantage of it.
We got
Okay.
rain coming in Sunday and Monday again.
Well, we're gonna hope that it lasts.
Do we need to make a list of the roads that we have right now that are in the most needed repairs?
And I think
to
that'll
go with
be-
that interlocal agreement?
It'll probably come from, well, we can go ahead and sign the interlocal agreement, 'cause
Yeah.
it's gotta go through the
Yes, it's got to go.
judge and the commissioner's court to be accepted. But while they're doing that, we can make a list and maybe get with the water department, because they know the roads the best.
Yes, I agree.
'Cause they have to read the
Let us know
meters.
what's worse.
They can let us-
Prioritize which ones are.
Yes,
Yeah.
we need to, I know 3 for sure that are in really bad shape.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been driving around on my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they are.
Lake off of them.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Now we'll go to E, discuss and or take action, reports on EDC, IRS, court cost fees, water deposits, and amounts owed.
Did you give us a list of those?
There is a list in there. On the EDC, we have only gone back to October 23. In March of was it March of 24 that we moved the EDC money out of Austin Bank? And it didn't actually get there until April. Money was put in, it was pulled out. We have at the bottom of this page what is owed for 24, 25, and up to 2026. There's a May total, and then if you go down, there is a second adjusted total because of the money that had been pulled out to pay bills with. It's not supposed to be pay bills. So there's a remaining balance.
So that we owe the EDC account $151,000.
$151,004. And that's us paying our citizens back because that money was used wrongly.
Right.
So we've got to make a payment plan and budget
Yeah.
to pay that back, okay?
I want the EDC back on that next.
Yes.
Next year.
Yeah. So we'll put this.
Yeah. The IRS, I do not have a complete account of what we owe him because it depends on, you have quarterly filing and yearly filing, and he hasn't come in to show us how to do that yet. He's going to, so I'm hoping that his total is adjustable. We do have, in the next one is a letter from the Comptroller of Public Accounts. This is court cost and fees. This is the contract. If we agree on it, we can sign it here. This is what would need to be paid monthly on top of whatever court costs and fees are for the month.
For the quarter.
For the quarter.
For the quarter.
Oh, we're paying for the quarter.
They will not take
Right.
a monthly payment.
Right, for the quarter,
So we'll pay them $1,500 a month.
a month,
On top of current.
15 years.
Okay, so $1,500 a month for 15 years for the back payments we owe,
Yes,
and then we still have to make our monthly payments on time.
quarterly.
Quarterly.
Yes,
Our quarterly
that is
payments.
correct.
Because that is for the law enforcement.
Yes, this is.
Yeah.
Well, it's for court costs
Yes,
and,
we still got some because we've got a backlog and we have some old citations that were written and sometimes we won't pay, so we like show cause hearings for people to come in. So you'll have a little bit of, at least right now, some still that are coming through and being processed, but your
Start
monthly,
rolling.
exactly, that's gonna start coming
So
down.
then
we'll get to a point where it'll pretty just much be
It'll just
sales
be the
tax
1,500. It'll be
yes.
the 1,500 a
and
month.
the sales tax.
We ain't got
But
to
that's
that.
different.
Okay, yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Don't confuse it.
But this is a contract that can be voted on. And then the next page is the water deposit money. The customers that come in with their water accounts, they put a deposit down. That money was used to pay Bill Wood. That money is not there. We have been putting it back, but we owe to our water deposit customers $104,068.94. We have to pay that back.
Yes, we do.
And in budget, we would be making payment plans for the EDC, and for that, they probably will not be as large as what we need to pay for the state and the IRS, simply because we don't have that.
What you're most likely gonna do with the deposits is as people come in and make a request, this will be a budget issue. And we're gonna start scheduling budget things, workshops as well, but you're most likely gonna have that show up as a liability. You're gonna be planning that when people come in, it's gonna be paid out of the general fund, until we get it paid down and we kind of keep track of what's going on
And move
there.
them
Well,
together.
we have put some back in there, haven't we?
Yes, we have. We started doing it correctly.
Right, so when people come in and make new, we want to start utilizing that deposit account, right?
Yes, right.
Yes.
To do- but some of this is, because,
Other stuff,
Mhm.
yeah.
and we need to we'll have to also go through and make sure there's nobody they wouldn't in fact
Yes, we
still be
currently
owed
do.
anything.
Yeah, we still have this much in there, but we owe this. Oh, we don't?
No, because it was at like $64.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, there is
Yeah.
735.
Well,
Yeah.
735.
Yes, there is.
Yes,
Right.
There's 735 in there.
Yes, right now.
when we discovered the problem, I think there was like
There was
$69.
$66 in the account.
Yeah.
So really, the only thing to take an action on is this comptroller account. We've got to start paying this. They want $1,500 a month.
We need to wait till we look at all of the full budget. before
I
we
think
do
that's
that.
the minimum we'll take.
Oh, it is
I
the
don't think a
minimum.
budget.
It's
okay.
due
I believe that is a polite
due-
request.
It's due July 1st. So,
Uh,
and we did not get this until the agenda was posted on the,
I make a motion on the comptroller contract.
I'll
Okay.
second it.
second it, okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We have to show
We
we
have
have
to
a
pay
good
that.
faith
Yes.
somewhere and we're starting to
Yeah.
pay back our debts.
All right, next, invitation to apply for the City of Point EDC Board.
I want to, I want to make a motion that we put, dissolve the EDC board. They're not meeting and, they can stop, but we still owe, but it'll stop or we don't owe them anymore.
there's a
The
reason.
EDC is not being utilized. So it has to go.
It changes the sales tax that the city
Exactly,
receives
because
as
we're paying
well.
way too much. We should be paying like a fourth of 1%. We're paying 33%. That's way too much. If we're
I think that's all cities.
to
isn't it?
dissolve the EDC, we have to. It has to go to a proposition and election board. We can't just dissolve it. Or the citizens come up with a petition of 10% of our registered voters, and they go and they can have it as a proposition on the election board to dissolve the EDC. It's not being met. We're not using it, utilizing it. So I want to make a motion that we dissolve the EDC board and put it on the election board. That's what I want to do.
Can we do
And
that?
so here's the deal, the rules state that once a motion happens, you have to see if there's a second. And so I don't know if there's gonna be a second, but somebody might also make a motion to open the floor for more discussion as well, because.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we open it for more discussion with
Okay,
legal
fair
counsel.
enough.
Okay, there is a reason that we did it this way. We owe ourselves money. We owe the citizens money.
Right.
What I don't want to get into is a situation where they look at us and say, we've got to pay back all of this immediately. The sales tax revenue that has been improperly used. Okay. What we could do though is with the new EDC board, make an agreement with the new EDC board as to a payment plan to refund that and to start moving that money back to what is, in fact, I realize that the EDC was very much improperly used previously, obviously with the litigation that occurred, but EDCs are useful. You want them. They help your city grow. They use that sales tax revenue to fund new projects, to drive businesses here, to start helping incentivize people to come in.
Okay, how long have we been at the EDC board?
For years.
I've been on the council almost 5 years, and we have not had any type of an EDC board. And
We haven't had anyone
We
from
were-
our
we
board
were-
besides Angela Gimlet.
So that's what I believe as well.
Well, it's right before
And it was I believe, and this is, I should have verified, but I didn't realize that I thought you guys had dissolved it. When I learned you had not, I thought, well, this is a problem because you guys have been collecting the sales tax revenue that we have not been properly using.
We were told that we could not have a board because it had been misused under a previous administration. And that was not true either. You can have a board. I do have 3 people interested in being on a board. It does take 7.
That's a
Okay.
state- And that's a state law requirement.
And it does not have to
Right.
be just inside city.
Right,
They
I
can
was
be
wondering.
anywhere in county. I think it's even
Within
possible
10
they can
miles.
be from another county.
to be on this EDC board for a small county.
Yes,
I think they have to be in the same county.
in the same county.
I think we need to know
They can
that.
be
I don't
outside
think
the
we need
city,
to
yes.
guess.
There are some bylaws that you can set as well. We've got to find the existing bylaws.
I think it's within 10 miles of the city.
You can actually still be just a county resident as well. A lot of times there's preference given to like a business owner. If they're slightly outside that
So
a
like
mile, but
the
somebody's-
Italian restaurant, that would be a perfect example. They're
Right.
still in the city.
Absolutely.
They're still in point.
Considered point, but it's
Yeah,
not in the
considered
city
point,
limits.
but they're not in the city limits. But if their owner or one of their employees or whatever wants to
I think
come in,
if we.
But my objective of this is we're so much in a hole
We
that
are.
I'm trying to figure out every possible way for us to save money.
I don't think dissolving it relieves us of the debt.
I think it makes
No.
us look like we
Well,
did it
still-
on purpose,
there's still-
but it was.
But it don't accumulate anymore.
Well, that's a different issue.
no,
We have actually now put into place where when we're receiving that sales tax revenue, that is in fact being correctly moved. Okay.
Yes.
So can we-
So going forward, every new payment made is getting moved to the correct account. Okay. It is now that once we have an EDC board, we could in fact enter into an agreement with them for the debt, then to a payment plan with them to move that back towards the citizens for the EDC's use.
well,
So
we're paying 33% to EDC. When most
33% of what?
Of
Of
the
the sales tax? Is that right? And I don't know the answer to that.
It's 33% of the sales tax that we receive.
So let's
that's
follow
all
that.
the accumulation of all the
No,
stuff.
that
most
amount can
cities,
be
most
changed.
cities are
Each
size.
individual one.
do 1/4 of 1%. So we should be putting like, I think it's like 9% instead of 33.
Well, then that
That's
can
my
go
point.
on a ballot to be changed. At one
Okay,
point, the
is
city
that,
was
is
much
that a
larger
ballot
than
or
it
is that
now.
something that we can do?
Yeah, we would actually, I think we can actually consider what we're doing. I have to verify on this one, but
Yeah.
you're gonna get your property tax values, and that may be one of the things that we can adjust at the time we're approving our new tax rates as well.
That doesn't have to go on.
I
a
think we
different
just
ballot.
need to do, I think we need to take the time and do some more digging on it. Make
Yes.
sure of what we're paying out, what other cities are paying, and get with Lee to give us our
And I'm good with
advice.
that, but
And then we can come back
we
and
need
make.
to save every penny we can, for,
Well-
to put it where it needs to go so we get other.
So for clarity though, if you don't get to, it's not that that sales tax revenue would then just come to the city. That's a special carve out that gets to go to an EDC.
Right.
So we would actually be saying, well, we're just not gonna collect all of that sales tax. It may be that we do want to, and I'll have to check more on that, but about the amounts, because there may be an adjustment a little bit between what we could do
But that's voted on by the citizens correctly,
for,
the sales tax amount.
I think,
Mm-mm.
The 33% is not voted on?
That's.
What we do
That's
is
not
we-
the sales tax now.
yeah, like what,
No, I mean, not sales tax, but the amount for
EDC.
EDC money.
Well, at the point that y'all created it, you absorbed all of the all of the sales tax you could with the EDC. And maybe that we could scale part of that, but what is, you can't necessarily roll it back and say, well, that 33% of the sales tax would go just back to the city, because that's not necessarily how that's gonna be set up. That is a special carve out for the EDC. There's, like I said, for our purposes here, there's no reason to get rid of the EDC when we could actually put people in place to help develop the city, which would increase the sales, keep the property tax and just the overall city values, and increase the value of the city and start helping you pay other things. So,
So I think
that-
we just need to have a.
but But
I
right
get it,
here-
but don't- we're gonna find the right people to be on there.
that's why we're inviting, that's why if you do
Okay.
this, you'd be inviting them to apply.
Yeah.
And
But we
then,
have to have 7, so.
And this right here is an invitation to apply, which is a letter of interest.
I think we need to table that for further discussion, and let's get our ducks in a row for the EDC before we open it up for people to apply. Because we need to find out exactly.
I don't think it's a problem to go ahead and let people start applying. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
mean
think
that we're gonna
we
put them
should
on a board right this minute. Let's see who's interested. I mean, I think we need
Because
to,
that's what Heather told us, is that we couldn't have a board because she wasn't sure we had an EDC.
we're not talking about anything that she said.
But we can have a board and not already have the EDC in place. We can have a board. You have to have a board before you.
I'm not opposed to the letters of intent. Let people say, I would be interested in being on such a board. I would be interested in seeing what we can do to help the city grow
Right.
and all that. I think that's great.
I do too.
Yes.
Okay.
We need to definitely address that 33%.
Yeah, if we
Okay.
can lower it, then maybe, but that, I think what she's saying is, so here's your
So we're
sales tax amount, right now 33% goes into your EDC. What she's saying is, even if you lower that, that doesn't mean that additional money is going to the city.
No, I agree.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
Okay.
I mean,
So I don't know that it hurts anything. That's
That
kind of
can-
my point.
That can come back for discussion. Right now, we're just trying to decide if we want to allow people to come in and put
So
in a
we're
letter
just
of intent.
discussing opening it up for invitation.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I vote that we accept it. Make a motion to, I'm tired. Make a motion to, go ahead and start taking applications for the EDC board.
okay, I need a second.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Can I ask something? So in the past, EDC members could only live inside the city.
We've got to check on that.
we can amend our bylaws for
Well,
that.
I can tell you that's exactly right, unless you've changed it since.
And I know who you're
Dollar
talking about.
Store was
Yes,
here.
that was.
Yeah, and so within the city, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be, how many people are you gonna set on that?
Well, we can amend the bylaws when.
We need to see the bylaws.
By law, we have to have
I've never seen
7. The
I've-
board has to have
There's a
7.
possibility of some have been found. I haven't seen them yet, so.
The reason why I say that is because there are lots of people that don't live in the city that have a point address that do care about.
Right, and
Yeah.
that's why we wanted to do it to the outlying cities, so that maybe some of these businesses outside the city limits. would participate.
And I anticipated that we will likely not find a whole and complete bylaw or something like that, given
Record.
History.
What's happened. So I kind of anticipated that we'd have to redraft a bylaw and kind of could move forward.
All right, I have a first, I have a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Okay. Sure. All right, thank you. All right, next is, okay, the next one is for Rhonda. She is the water clerk. This is Rhonda Albritton, job functions, water clerk, potentially adding work order supervisor for public works employees. She has picked up everything that's TCEQ and done well with it. She's got classes she's got to take. I know that she cannot be public works director because she doesn't have the schooling. She doesn't go out in the field. But she needs to have some kind of supervisory capacity for these people that she's managing, because some of them are being hard to manage. So,
Can we make that just, if we do this, can it just be temporary until because we definitely need to hire somebody that has their B license
I'm,
and put them in
Yes.
charge.
But we need somebody that's in charge of the orders, giving the guys their work orders every day, giving the
And
plant
what
work
order?
orders, and
But if we hire a B, wouldn't he do that?
Yeah,
Not
we need
necessarily.
to
Not necessarily,
He would be
but-
the one in charge.
be,
I
he
mean,
would
you
be the
think
one in
you'd want
charge.
your highest man over all your workers.
well, he'd
That
be
way he knows what they're supposed to be doing.
he would be supervising out in the field. Yeah, she's not going to do that.
Right.
Yes.
We just
Right.
need.
she would be.
And I understand if she gets work orders, but you think she would call the B guy and be like, hey, I got this. And
Well,
then
of course she would.
he would send his every
She's
he
picked
wanted
up quite a bit of work, to be
Right.
honest.
Because it would help her if you took some off her
And
by having
I know
that
she would
B.
appreciate that, but
Right.
we have as of yet to find that person. But
So, I don't know, can we discuss that about the B guy?
Well, we need to
Yeah.
discuss Rhonda. That's what's on the
Okay.
agenda.
Yeah.
So we need to discuss
Talk
what's on the
about
agenda.
Rhonda.
We can put the B deal on the next one. But we need to actually give her a title if she's going to be supervising the water department workers, giving them orders on what they need to do. She sets priorities.
Well, she's either going to be the water clerk or the deal. She can't be both, can she not?
She can. Yeah. We have
And
Bill
or-
Rose.
So,
They wear lots of hats around.
There's a lot of little.
I'm
cities
fine
that
with that,
do
but I just still think if you hire a B, he should be over them guys.
He will be in
He
the
will
field.
be.
In the
There's a
field.
difference between managing the work in the field and managing the whole process overall and making sure the paperwork
So would
is
Rhonda be
accounted.
over that guy, the B?
no,
No.
Think of it like more of a, she's gonna get people who will call in and say, there's a pothole here, I've got a water break.
Right.
She's
She's
one
more
of
of
those,
her position is more of an administrative
It's- yeah.
position.
it's an intake, hey, we've got this.
She does not go out into the field.
So let me ask you this, so if we're trying to promote her to a supervisor, is that, so if she tells one of them not to do something, they don't do it, she can write them up? Is that the whole purpose of doing
Any
this?
write-up, no, any write-ups have to come to council.
Mm-mm.
No, they don't.
no,
Right now they are, right,
no.
because we don't have any supervisors.
Nobody does them. They don't do any.
Oh, that's true, we don't do
So
write-ups. We haven't done
I'm not going to nitpick that little detail. We don't do any. So,
Well, that's maybe why they don't listen.
We have 4 guys, and I'm not. They should be doing a lot more than what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. That's where the problem was.
A lot more.
Yeah, 'cause we definitely need somebody to be a supervisor and be over the top level, but
We definitely don't got to have guys sitting in the water department all day long. They can be out of that deal doing other stuff.
I make a motion for this on a temporary until we get a bid.
I vote temporary, yes.
And then we
Until
can
we get a bid.
reevaluate and
That's fine.
define the B operator's role and
That's
yeah,
fine.
we definitely clear roles and
We can't-
responsibilities for each job.
We can't wait
Yes,
a year
because we don't have that either.
because we
for
don't know
one of
when
them to get a B, because what if they don't pass in a year? It's not an easy test.
I'm in
Yes.
talks with that. But I would like for her to.
we got to have some kind of supervisor over the
Yeah.
department.
Yes.
Right now.
I'm all for it if it's temporary.
Okay,
Until we-
so
So I'll make a motion that we
I think Joe
go ahead and
get
get. Oh,
yeah.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right, let's see. Next is Rona Green requesting a variance to build a 700 square foot home at 664 Smith Circle. Hi, come on in.
well,
Good evening, She's got a copy of her deed in here, and she's got a copy of her, plat. Yes. Right here. Here you go.
The only thing that's
That's-
wrong with that
That's
is
upside
the
down.
propane tank's not there.
It's what?
The propane tank is not there.
Okay. So,
I wanna be one that comes to that.
You're welcome.
But here's the deal, when you come to point, you have
But
to
I'm
volunteer
only
for
one
something.
person. I
So you wanna be on the
this is
EDC?
propane
Yeah,
tank.
you want to be on the EDC or run for council? You got to take a job role here.
I'm retiring, okay?
I'll retire.
I'm not
Is-
saying
is
I
the-
wouldn't
is it
help
gonna go
on a
from-
board.
You'll have to ask her.
Ma'am, is this saying that the trailer's gonna go from property line to property line?
No,
No, this is,
Oh.
this is the lot.
this
Oh,
is
that's
the
the
law.
lot.
She doesn't have it, she doesn't have a position in there, she just has. the-
Oh, okay.
I have the blueprint of the house.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I don't need the blueprint. I need to know where on the property it's
So
gonna
you're
sit.
gonna
I
go long
wanna
way?
put it, there's a tree. where's
Cause
the-
you know you have to have easements on the side.
Right,
Okay.
right. I wanna put it down towards the road. Is
Okay.
it this?
This is the road down here.
Yeah,
This says propane.
yeah. I
That's
wanna
not
put
there.
it, there's a tree over here. And I wanna have my tree covering my front porch.
Okay.
So
Hey, if
is
you're
it
from
gonna-
West Texas, we don't have trees,
so is it gonna go
okay?
parallel to the property? Like this, or is it gonna put it above?
No, it's gonna go like
Okay,
that.
okay. And you're gonna have variances your setbacks off the,
Right.
The easements.
how far off the road you're gonna go?
Oh, yeah.
Gonna be a minimum,
Sometimes the.
25 square, 25, 35.
I think it's 35 from a
So
major. I know that's
gonna
heavy.
be about where that propane tank is.
Well, and there was a trailer.
What is it off of the city street? 15?
At the city street, from the street, it's either 25 or 35. So it's at least 25.
That's not an issue. I mean,
Okay.
if I have to put it farther back, that's fine.
Is there any houses here?
Is it still?
No, there's a ton of trailer.
Yeah, there's an elderly couple that live here.
And you could fit
This
in.
one
Well, I
is
think one of
an
the-
old empty trailer that's supposed to be removed.
And you can be 15 foot off the sides.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and another thing is we've never allowed a house this small.
I know.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That's what I wanted to see.
I don't want a whole bunch of bedrooms.
I do understand that. I personally do. But did you want to see this, Becky?
Is this brand new or you building it?
Huh?
You moving it in, brand new? Or?
No, it's gonna be built on site, so there will be no wheels. It'll be on blocks.
But it's brought in on wheels, right, and then put up on
But it's
blocks.
only 700 square feet.
No, that's the problem I have. So
So,
we're going way below our building code.
yeah, because,
I know it's 1,100.
yeah.
I don't know 1,100
That's how
square
I
feet to
thought.
take
It's just
care
you
of.
living there?
So when we're not built, so I don't know what's that.
I don't even have an animal.
It's a brand new structure?
It will be when she's got it built. They're gonna build it on site.
That's not what I understand. It's not built on site. Is it the tiny home, right?
Yeah.
No, it's
So
brought in on a
they'll pull
trailer.
it there and then they'll block it up.
Yeah, and then they
Right.
block it up.
No, they're gonna build it on site.
So there's
if
no
they can.
axle under it or
No.
nothing.
No
They're
axle.
gonna
She's
bring
just
in
calling it a
lumber
tiny
and all of
house.
that stuff
I'm
and build
sorry?
it.
It's gonna be a house, she's just considering it a tiny house.
No.
Because it's small.
Right.
It's better than what I'm in right now, which is a 20-foot RV. That's a mansion. This is a mansion.
Well. And you already have water, right?
Yes.
Water and sewer.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what's all on this, still, right? Once you agree to one, then. just
Well, we
open
have
the
done
door.
it on a person by person basis, yes.
Can I speak to this? I'm sorry, I've been interrupted. She bought this lot for me. So
Thank you.
before I cleared the old trailer house off,
Oh,
I approved it with the council to get a 24-month variance
That's right.
on
Yeah.
the lot. So that when I had 24 months to sell the lot after the mobile
I
home
remember
was
that.
removed, and then the new owner, this is when Courtney was here, because she specified the new owner would have 24 months to replace that mobile home with
I do
something,
remember that now.
under the permitted square footage. She's
What
gonna set it
was-
right in place where the old house was.
What was the square footage on the mobile home that you pulled off? You know?
I mean, it was a
Yeah, I know.
67 mile single wide.
Yeah, I know.
Smith Circle.
It was,
Which Smith Circle was the only addition in the city
Yeah.
of Point that designated a mobile home parking park.
Right.
So,
So,
We did.
So it is in the mobile home area?
It is a mobile home
Yeah.
area, yes.
I mean, there's other
As long as-
homes on this one.
so there's no square footage requirements inside.
Yeah, that's what I say, you have different rules for that then.
We excluded the Smith Circle
Yes.
from,
It is.
Yeah.
From the building
Yes.
code?
Designated always has been. as mobile.
always has been.
It's a different,
Oh,
I didn't know
Always
that.
been.
I
mobile home.
don't, so if
Trailer
there was,
park places are different.
if there was
That's-
all.
This is why I asked for the variance when I did everything with the property, so
I
that the
remember
property
I
owner would be
remember
able
that,
to,
yeah.
to do
Yeah.
what they wanted to with the smaller.
What was the other
And so-
area? It was a Smith Circle and
She bought it a year ago. I just looked at her.
was it Northwood Drive?
almost a year.
Is that the two trailer?
No, I don't think that is.
Yeah,
I think Smith Circle is
There's
the
a
only one.
few of them.
We have
Because
allowed
Orchid Drive got some kind of.
Right now, there's nothing on that property.
There's
No.
nothing on it.
Justin cleared it
Yeah,
out.
we cleared it off, we took it off.
And you put the carport,
Not at this point in time.
but you plan on.
There's a rock driveway that sits back off the road. All the, like I said, there was an existing.
There was a house there.
It's a shotgun style lot.
Yeah.
What about Helen Stevens' house?
The one on First Street, North First?
Yeah, that was a variance.
Yeah, it was.
And I
Yeah,
think that's
but
one
there was a
that-
mobile home there prior.
You're allowed, if there's a mobile home there, you're allowed to put one there again, one more time, of a new variety.
That's a different issue.
Yeah.
That's, if this is inside y'all's mobile home, like zoned mobile home area, then
It's
that's
all mobile homes.
completely different
Yeah,
animal.
she's pulling
Yeah.
up ordinances right now.
Yeah.
I'm just going about it the right way.
We appreciate that.
I got a question.
Okay.
Because I haven't been over to Smith Circle in years.
Yes.
Is there a lot of open lots over there?
There is some.
Yeah,
There
there
was certainly.
There's still-
There's
there's-
not any open lots on either side, front, back, or inside.
So
This lot sits right behind that.
how often does our zoning committee meet?
I don't know, we have the zoning committee. You are the zoning committee, feel free.
You're it, Ag.
The reason I asked
Yes.
is I don't have a problem with this.
I know.
Right? Why can't we visit the zoning if somebody wants a tiny home or a trailer, they can go there.
I think it's our ordinance, so we just have to make sure that what's in our ordinance. And the reason we've made so many variances to our ordinance in the last several years is because housing costs have skyrocketed.
Right.
Building
I
costs
agree.
have
I
skyrocketed.
agree.
And we actually sat here on the council one night and we were talking about it. And because of the rising cost of materials and what it's taking for people to be able to build a house or whatever, it's causing people not to be able to build, not to have a house, not to be able to
I agree.
do those things. And so we have made specific
Case by case.
correct.
But we do need to get. the,
Checks the ordinance.
inspector
I'm okay
of
being
Just
Smith Circle.
putting it on
Yeah,
the
so,
line.
yeah.
We have a
That's
Do you have,
We
do
just
you have his
contract.
phone number?
Huh?
Do you have Terry Williams' phone number?
He doesn't check the ground previously.
Oh, okay. He does it after it's put in. Okay.
We checked with them.
Oh, okay.
So we just need to make sure that she says, we need to give her, you have the ordinance where it says how far off the property line Jim does?
No, but I.
Okay.
It's on the
we can-
website.
It's on the
our
website.
website.
Chapter 8 or 10.
I believe.
Okay.
Page nine.
Yeah, we'll get that, we'll
But
get.
it's page
Melissa
nine.
or one of us in the office to get the
Make
lines, yeah, to make
Yeah.
sure that you're putting it within the property line.
I don't have a problem with
Yeah.
But this is much smaller than what's there, so I don't think that's going to
When she's putting it right back in the same spot where the trailer was.
So we make a motion.
Okay.
I'll make a motion.
Because-
I know it's, I know it's 15 foot.
I think if Dustin's correct, then he already basically had everybody pass the
We
variance.
did.
So we don't even have to.
There's
vote
nothing
on it.
to approve.
All she should have to do is get a building permit.
Yeah, you'll have to get a permit and you'll have to get
Yeah,
Terry's number.
I'll contact the builder tomorrow and we'll go over everything that was said.
Right,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Point.
yeah. And we, as soon as you get settled, we expect you to volunteer for a
Yes.
committee.
Yes. That's going to go on our website. That's for you new residents now. You're going to be required. Welcome to Point. Sign up for your preferred committee right here.
Okay then, all right, so next, discuss NRH, take action.
Okay, what's the
I need
next
to
one?
figure out.
Posting and hiring for 2 open positions in the Public Works Department. We did talk about this, but it ended up being for a B license. We need some guys to work on the ground, so we need to do this again because we specified B license last time. And although I am looking for someone, I'm finally,
So we have two guys at the wastewater?
Yes.
we have
Okay.
1 water, 1 waste,
Okay.
At the plant.
They spend most of their time at the water plant.
Yep.
2 in the field.
The problem we were
Well, I think
having,
the two, I know the running labs does not take, I'm going over this again.
So,
When they're done with labs, they can go out in the field and work.
and we have never, in the 6 years that I've been going back and forth out there on the plant, even before I was on the council, we have never had somebody sit in front of that computer all day. Never.
That's what I'm saying, there needs to be a definitive list.
That's why
of-
we wanted to make
well,
sure.
now
we
we
need-
can
we
vote
need a
on
list
that.
of what they're
We're
supposed to do.
Stay on top of that, correct?
Like,
One of
Soon-
them doesn't have any practical experience in farming.
but he can run a weed eater, he can run a mower, he can pick up a
Yes.
shovel, he can read meters.
Read meters.
Yep,
There you
when's the
go.
last time we read meters?
No, we've been trying to,
There should be a schedule that these two do their labs and then they come back and
right, and
Pick
that's
up a
what we're
meter.
trying
pick up
to
a meter
implement.
book
We're
for the
trying to-
first 5 days, and then when they're done with that, they pick up a weed eater.
I mean, I went over there and looked at the tires the other day, and it was pretty growed up.
Yes,
I don't know when the tower.
Oh,
I don't know when the last time somebody weed eated in there,
I can guarantee you it's been a while.
and I don't understand.
And
Like
two weed
we're way
eaters,
behind, so there's
and
no
2
need
mowers
for
are a lot
us
cheaper
to
than-
contract mowing out if we don't have to. Because that's just more money we're giving away if we have the people to do it. Why don't they do it?
They
There
say they
should
don't
not
have
be-
the time. That's why I need you to go out to the plant. And I'll go out there with you. We need to.
I already talked to them. about going out there.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Tasha. This is what we put into the paper last time we hired in water distribution.
Isn't there a municipal page for the state that we can advertise on? That's what
So-
we need to do. How much is it?
Nothing.
Nothing. They
No,
don't charge
I didn't know
anything.
there was that.
Yeah, it's a municipal page that, people can go to look for municipality jobs, and it's free.
Okay.
Instead of opening it up, because not everybody takes the Rankin County leader. I mean, there's just, they
I
have
know.
a small distribution. So if we put it on the municipal webpage, hiring page, you know how to get into that?
Can we add one thing to it? And any other,
Water positions, we need some.
job,
District?
yeah.
You wanna put
Because we're too short,
Something about,
we're too
you know,
short.
something else we come up with, yeah, then,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think I'm having
Yeah.
Yes, so
and just say various other jobs,
various other jobs that may,
something.
that may come up.
It's gonna cost us-
We'll have to figure out how to say that.
Yeah, because clearly, if we have to ABC it for
Say-
them,
you
to
could
show-
say lawn care.
We want to contract out.
You can add lawn care in there.
We want to hire 2 more
we can work
guys.
on this,
I
depending
don't
on
think
what
we
they
have
decide.
to-
If we did it,
we don't have to hire
We
them.
can go back.
Well, no, add
We
it
get
to,
it B.
Job
once these
description.
are did, yeah, once these are done.
Well, does
We
it have
saw
me to read
hire
on
2
this?
more guys.
I think we
So let me,
Okay, guys,
Yeah,
what we
we
can
don't
read.
I know.
so what is the standard of hiring a person? Why could we not hire a kid in high school or out of high school?
Okay, we're not
Just
talking
to
about the
know-
lawn service right now. We need to stay on point. Okay, it's almost 7 o'clock and we're not even halfway through the agenda. So we've got to stay on the agenda items.
We are.
That's all good and we can write them down and put on the next meeting, but we got to stay focused just on the
Well, I'm
agenda.
just talking about hiring somebody.
Hiring 2 people, I'm gonna say unless it's a B.
Well, I think we ought to, I'm gonna make the motion that we run this ad
And the municipal.
and the municipal online job search. It's free.
Okay. I
We
need,
can get it on there and possibly get a B license fairly quickly.
I need a motion from somebody.
I'm sorry, hang on just a second.
Or,
Oh, I'm
Are
sorry.
you talking about the B license thing, or are you talking about the 2 people that's on the agenda?
We're talking about the 2 people on the agenda.
okay, well, no,
Well,
discuss
I want it added,
posting and hiring for
Public Works hire.
open positions in the public. Okay, we've
I want
got,
to add on here that various other jobs may come up.
Okay, I think we need to be clear too with the staff. You are paid by the hour. You are not paid by the job.
Exactly.
Right.
you're paid to do
You're,
what
you're,
you're
you're
told.
paid to do
I'm with you. When
whatever
you
in
show
the
up to
scope of
work,
the
the
job that
whatever
we
they tell
give
you
you,
to do,
whether
that's what you should be doing.
exactly.
Not what you want to do. It should be what your supervisor's telling you
Okay,
to do.
here's the discussion item. Posting and hiring for 2 open positions in the public works department.
I'm gonna say that we
We
should do that, and the reason I say that is because having hired some already, you get some, and you can hire two, you're gonna get one that's gonna stay.
Right.
And we've contracted
And we
out
need
to
that.
several different plumbing companies to come in and fix leaks because we don't have enough men that can do it.
Here's gonna be my motion. This was the B license operator was already approved by us.
That was
So
No,
what?
this isn't for B license.
Oh,
This
this
is just a general.
Oh, this is
Yes.
for the two positions
Yes.
we're looking for. Okay.
Wait,
We are so scattered tonight. I don't know.
Your public works department is your water, is your sewer, it is your grass, it is
Mhm.
all
It's
the
everything.
things that your
Potholes.
city
You have to
needs. It's also
maintain it.
gonna be roads and things like that. So you're talking about hiring two people who do all of the things basically inside, in the city that's not here.
Right.
Like physically in City Hall, dealing with people, not obviously not Rhonda dealing with water questions. So Public Works, you can talk about grass, cutting
Right.
grass, like
Okay.
that's fair. It's a Public Works position. That is what that department.
It will
Yes.
encompass all of those
Yes.
jobs. Yes.
Okay,
So
so-
Public Works can be your Class B person. It can be your
Yes.
kid in high school. It is
Yes.
what you guys make it.
'Cause
So
to me-
what you're talking about is, are you gonna post for two people?
Okay, that's
Yes.
all we need to
We
discuss.
need votes
Okay.
on the ground.
I will make the suggestion that we add to this ad, as Joe suggested, and put it out again for
B-
two positions.
B operator a plus.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is for the two positions.
We'll have to look.
It's not for the
It
B
doesn't
operator.
matter. Yeah, it can.
Oh, okay. So we can put this out for B operator, two open positions.
Two open positions, B operator licensing a plus.
Mhm.
Okay.
If you're already licensed, and honestly,
So,
yes, if
and
you're
what
a
else
C.
did you want to add, Joe, to it? What did you want to add to the ad?
Well, the other stuff should be given because it's public works.
Yeah, she said pretty
Yeah,
much named
if
it
it's
all.
public works,
Alright,
it
so-
all.
Yeah.
So we have a motion. Do we have a second? We got a second. All in favor? Aye. Okay. Okay.
You can say your name.
I said no.
Okay.
Okay, next is
Yeah.
just,
What did you say?
Oh, he said no.
Okay.
Oh, he
yeah,
said
I
nay.
could not
You have to remember to ask that all in favor, all opposed.
I wrote her a sign.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
But you did run on there, it was a plus, right?
Yeah, I mean, and just because we put in for one on the
Okay.
last one doesn't, I mean,
We
they
made
can
our
accomplish
motion.
these two.
We
I'm
made our
sorry,
motion.
you're right, I did, I'm sorry.
All right, next
Oh my
is
God.
a volunteer form waiver of liability from Volunteers for the City of Point, Texas.
I make a motion to accept it.
Okay,
I second it.
all in favor?
Uh,
Any opposed? Thank you.
We talked about that
Okay.
before. It's done.
All right, now the next one was on our list to be, I was gonna ask for it. It was a $4,000 part. It was going out. We had to have it.
Right.
It was an emergency, so we've done the $4,000 one. There was also one for $930 that went out. We had to have it. It's teeth
Right, and
for
those
grinders,
are in
so
our
I've
budget.
ordered those.
Those are in our budget.
The next one is gonna be the big one. It is a Ubiquity radio replacement.
What's that? No action.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yes, ma'am. Because it went out and it was an emergency, that was a no action.
No, that's not why.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
This was something that in fact had been budgeted for. Y'all had already been in discussions about. We knew that this was a repair. It just also went out, like the pump went out in the meantime. But the previous council did budget for it. We knew it was there. The money was still in water sewer. It was purchased.
Right.
It was done under emergency circumstances, but it was still approved.
It
So
was,
we're
it
just,
was approved in
this
our
is
budget.
we're letting you know this happened.
Yeah.
But,
This is just
but
an FYI.
everybody knew it was gonna happen.
So there's no action to be
That's
taken
what
on
I
that one.
But
It's not new
you've already
money.
told us, we done.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well then this next one is an ask.
I don't think it is either. I think you've also budgeted for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, what is it?
15,000.
What is it?
It's repairs.
This next is a Ubiquity radio replacement. It lets all of the different water towers and the plant all speak with each other. It's a radio tower.
Okay.
Right now, they cannot control anything unless they're standing in front of it.
Okay, let me ask you, have we had one before? Didn't we have one before that went out?
They-
Um,
I thought that was the problem.
From what I was told, they have one out that is old and over.
this talks to the SCADA, which is the
Right, and
computer
we
in the
approved it
plant.
in the budget. That was
Did we?
discussed in budget. The SCADA was discussed in budget.
We
This
talk about SCADA every year.
Yeah, but
SCADA's
this
always-
is a radio that talks to SCADA. This
Right.
is separate.
Yeah, they
And
kind
we
of talk to itself.
We have an old one out there that doesn't work. We discussed that in budget. This doesn't, we
Okay,
don't need to
well,
vote on it again. It's in the budget.
That's not necessarily, this is something that you've approved doing. This is, do you want to use this company for these
okay.
amounts? But this is within the budget. We plan to do this thing. Do
We
we
really
like
need
these
to review
numbers
this on it.
that we've been given?
We need to reduce it. But SCADA radios, we need to reduce.
Do we?
Is it back to
Yes,
work?
that's what I was told that you guys have
1
already
year
budgeted for
warranty?
this one.
No,
well,
about the bids. We need 3 bids for this same thing. Do we have 3 companies that do this?
I don't know that.
Do we need to get reduced?
Some of, it is always preferred to go out for bid. There are some instances where this is really the only company doing,
Yeah,
These
because
sorts
our
of
system
things.
is pretty old.
Do you know,
and I don't know the answer.
I'm just not here.
Rhonda,
She's sick.
or no, Corey?
Corey's not gonna know.
Well, who bid this price for us?
Ben called Texas, oh no, maybe not. Hold on.
Is it in here?
Yeah, very last.
CS.
Oh, we got it. We got
Yeah.
it.
GCS.
City Motors. The GCS.
This can be made in 3 $5,000 approximately payments.
So this has been down for a while. Why would we not get 2 more quotes to see
I
if
think we
their
do.
prices are close? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna make a motion that we
Or
table
or
this.
somebody
until
that
we
has a
get
better warranty. 1 year's kind of a short warranty on
Well,
it.
it's gonna take us 3 months to pay for it.
And
Yeah.
I just make the motion, we get 2 more quotes.
Okay,
And I'll second that. Table this discussion and get 2 more votes,
Yeah, I agree.
or 2 more.
Yeah,
Okay. all right. All in
I think we
favor?
should. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of this stuff we need to get more quotes, not just let one people do our stuff.
I will tell you that we have done that in the past for a lot of different things, asked for quotes, and it's surprisingly difficult to,
Well,
for a lot of
Yeah.
things to get a quote, to
It
get
might
3
be something
quotes.
like this, and there might just be just a company
Yeah.
in the area that
Right.
does it.
Yeah,
Well,
they
I would
have-
at least attempt to try to find 2 more companies
I
that
agree.
could give you a quote.
Okay,
We
any
can call
notes?
cash. I mean, we can call other work departments if they have something. What they
See who they
Okay.
use, their company or.
Any, do we have any no's? Okay, all in favor on tabling this
Tabling.
for more
Two more
quotes?
Oh,
Aye.
Uh,
All right. I need a motion to, is that it? I need
Yeah,
a
we
motion?
Nope.
No, my goodness. Y'all are rushing me. I got one more thing, y'all. We got a letter.
Can I discuss this?
Yeah, let me read the, it says letter to county attorney, district attorney requesting dismissal of charges brought by City of Point PD against Tasha Wilkes and Dustin Briggs. Joe Sterner wants to speak.
The, being law enforcement and everything, I kind of know the backstory on this thing. I think these charges were brought on, through vengeance, sort of speaking. I know what happened was not done out of malice, was not done to try to mess anything up. So I wanted this on here to type a letter that I will hand deliver myself to Benito to dismiss. We're requesting that he dismiss. It's not guaranteeing it. That's why I want to personally bring it to him and to drop the charges between the two of them.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any no's? All right, I need a
So,
motion.
wait, so all of you will sign before you leave, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody signs the same form though. Don't sign your own form. If yours says copy, don't sign it. Here, y'all.
Official copy,
No, I think I copied.
just hand it down here.
And it's signed in blue ink. That's just.
Okay, sign in blue.
I only have black.
Blue.
That's it.
Joe, Joe, where are you taking the bid of that? Where are you gonna take it to?
When? I go tomorrow.
Did you try them?
I'm gonna go with you, but I ain't
No,
gonna be
not
here
yet. We're still signing.
tomorrow. I said I'm gonna go with you, but I ain't gonna be here tomorrow.
You live in the morning.
leave it about 3
What's
o'clock.
wrong with that pen?
You want it back for 2 weeks?
Yeah, one week. So go ahead and do it.
Okay.
So this
Okay,
will
He
just
said, okay,
CFL drive it.
I need a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion that we adjourn.
A second,
Second.
all in favor?
All right.
Aye.